So recently in Japan, I've seen a number of people coming out to Japan and looking at cards in like Akihabara or even Nagoya or Kyoto, and saying like the raw cards are not as good as they used to be, and I think that's pretty much obvious why. I mean, card shops have caught on to the fact that they can send these cards out for grading, and they have like different tiers now. I mean, before there was like shops which had tiers from 1 to 9, and on the quality of the card. But even like Book Off has really started to move into grading. It used to be like 20% or 50% off a card because they had damage, but now they have like in the bigger Book Offs they have like a yellow, a green, a yellow, a red, a purple, and a black, kind of like grading levels, respectively of the damage of the card, respecting to the potential of the grading it could get, right? So it's really seeped into the kind of like the core of the card shops here in Japan, even though the card shops don't really have anything which is graded on display. They really don't. Like 5 to 7% is still the range of card shops which have graded cards on display. And even if you go to a huge Book Off, their section for graded cards is like non-existent. It's like maybe 30 cards, 50 cards, but they have like 4,000 cards listed on a big bazaar Book Off hyper store kind of thing. Now, obviously, people are playing the system. They're sending the cards out to different markets, getting them graded, sending them out to different markets, and so on and so forth. But the thing which is really super interesting is the damage cards are keeping their prices like crazy in Japan, and overseas tourists are just snapping and buying them up. I mean, I was selling like vintage cards for like, let's say, for example, 6,000-7,000 yen, and I was looking at my card and there's a little bit of whitening here and there. I was like, oh, okay, 7,000 yen, 8,000 yen, maybe 9,000 yen, right? But I was selling for like 7, right? And then I looked in the store and I saw the cards which were selling at 7,000 yen, the same card, and it was smashed up as hell. I was like, what the hell is going on here, right? And I looked at what they would sell my card for in that condition. It was like 22,000 yen. I was like, but then I did a search for the US or region sales, and it was like not really near there. It was like maybe like 11,000, 12,000. So I don't understand why are all these tourists coming to Japan buying up these cards at these high prices. Am I missing something, or are the searches that I'm doing for overseas just kind of like off or something? Why are tourists coming to Japan and buying damaged cards, not mint cards, but damaged cards, which are not going to get PSA 10s? They might get 9s, but they would get 8s, but they might get 9s. They're buying these cards at high prices. But when you do the search in the relevant country, it doesn't seem to be selling at that much. I don't understand quite what's going on. So if anybody has any idea on that, please let me know. So, thank you very much, and that's for my rant from the aquarium in Nagoya.